Hey guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video, I wanted to show you guys a multi-million-dollar brand here called TipsyElves.com. In fact, to be specific, this company has over $3 million in sales. And if we actually do the math on this, let me go ahead and whip out the calculator. As you guys know, I like to do that. If we do 3 million times let's just say the average order value of let's say $45, $49. Let's go for 45. That's $135 million in gross revenue. That's a lot of money. This is, let's just say, for the base of this video, $135 million company is selling merchandise. It's not print on demand per se, because I'm pretty sure they make their own stuff and they probably have their own manufacturers overseas. But this is a company called Tipsy Elves. And if you look at their clothing, there's nothing crazy about it. It's not something that blows you away. It's not something that you had never discovered before. And I think in the world of business, sometimes we have to take a step back and look at brands like this and try to look at what they're doing to try to produce income. And I could already tell you they do advertising. It's one of their main ways. Not to mention they had a tremendous Shark Tank episode that I think did really, really well and helped catapult them into a new level of success. But if you look at these designs, guys, right? These designs are not unbelievable. They're not, they're great. They're good. They're cool. But they're not something that you couldn't imagine doing yourself. You know, if you look at this design, it's like a dinosaur taco design that's like almost like a pattern on your shirt. This is nothing that hasn't been seen before, you know what I mean? Or like these bananas on this shirt. This is nothing that hasn't been seen. The reason why I say all this and just to show all this is not only to give inspiration, but to give vision to those who want to build something greater. A lot of the times people go for the marketplace-based platforms like Redbubble, like Zazzle, TeePublic, which there's nothing wrong with. Like I said, that's an income source. It's a cool income source. But the reason why people go to them is, honestly, I feel like it's lack of self-confidence. And I think they believe that those companies are going to help make money for them. I mean, if we look at some of these designs, they're super simple, and there's nothing that you can't do anymore without the power of AI. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing crazy about this, and it's fully practical that you could build something like this too. And no matter how hard it is to build something, it's not hard. This is not hard. I want to be clear. This is not hard to create this. But what's difficult about it, it's not some sort of intellectual thing. It's a patience, it's a consistency, and it's an education aspect. You know, I do believe wholeheartedly it takes a lot to learn certain tactics, like copywriting or, photography or all these kind of things. Either you could learn it yourself or you can pay someone to do it, right, for you. So I remember when I had my first clothing brand, this was back in the day, this was the very first business that I had sold. I had to hire people because I didn't know about anything related to print on demand. Now, what I did was, obviously I had different clothing. I would change things up based on the material, the stitching, the colors, etc. But nonetheless, it's still things that you can learn and you can educate and you can become better. I use brands like this for two reasons. I look at these guys and I say, not just this company, by the way, but I look at brands like this and I say, okay, what are they doing that I am not? So what are they phenomenal in? What's their competitive advantage? Where can they win against all odds? For a company like this, it's advertising, okay? And then I say, how can I learn from them? What can I do to improve? How can I become better? And sometimes it's, for you guys watching this, maybe it's getting a start on building your own website. For some other people, you already have your own website. Maybe it's learning how to do ads. Maybe for you, it's not learning how to do ads. Maybe it's something else. Whatever it is, maybe it's designing. Whatever it is, I think the more you learn, the more you earn. And if anything that you could take away from this video, understand that your products don't have to be great to make a lot of money. Now, I know that might be a bad thing to say, and some people might take that the wrong way, but that's absolutely true. A good example of that, look at McDonald's. They don't have the best products in the world, but they're making a ton of money, and it's because they have the ability, an exceptional ability, to spread word about their product, over a period of, years and years and years. Same thing with Tipsy Elves. They have the ability to show their product to the world in a way to where they can reach millions upon millions of people, and charge for it. You know what I'm saying? Some people might look at a pair of shorts like this or a dress like this and say, oh, well, that's a waste of money. I would never buy that. Well, guess what? This company has over 3 million customers. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I think everything, you could take a learning lesson from it. I look at these designs and I compare them to my own personal designs, and I say, okay, I could make a killing with my personal designs. I could do very well with my work. And it's not a matter of it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's just developing it over time, getting better, etc. So there are times where, I'll be honest, I need some inspiration, I need some motivation, and I look to bigger companies, bigger brands, bigger sellers, and I look at how much they're making, and I look at what they're doing, and I say to myself, can I go one step further? Can I become better? And there's always the answer, yes. There's some way you could do better, some way you can improve, and it's just a matter of figuring out how. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was inspirational, more importantly, and just to show you guys that the rule that I said before with all the other print-on-demand platforms, whether it be Redbubble, Zazzle, TeePublic, Society6, Merch by Amazon, you don't have to have the world's best design, but you have to have a buyable design. And buyable design is simply a design that's good enough to be purchased. You don't have to be a Picasso 5-star, artist. You just have to, it has to be good enough, pairing it with the right marketing, pairing it with the right other skills, and bringing that to market. And like I said, part of the reason why a lot of people rely on platforms, like your Redbubble, like your Zazzle, is because they believe that, number one, it's easier to just not do the marketing and not put in the effort. And they also believe that they're going to make more faster. And, that's actually further from the truth. If you actually put in the effort to learn certain skills, you're going to make more money much, much faster. So that's all I got to say. I hope this video helps. More importantly, I hope it was inspirational. And to think that a company like this can make $135 million. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Bye.